Hello guys, welcome to another video on the Angular series. In this video, we will learn how to do setup for Angular. Before starting, I would like to tell few things about me. I am an IT professional having years of experience in web development. So I am not here only for the teaching purpose, but I have a good practical knowledge of how things work in the industry. With this knowledge, I will try to relate the concepts and the basics of Angular with real world requirements and projects. I have created this tutorial with a lot of effort and getting the content from multiple websites and multiple tutorials. So I hope you will like it. If you like it, please encourage me for making more videos by subscribing to my channel. Now, before any further ado, let's get started. Now I would like to tell a little bit about this video series. We will build a complete project by understanding Angular concepts from basics. Then we will extend this project as an end-to-end application along with integration with backend. Now talking about this particular video, we will focus on the prerequisites which are required for Angular and setting up the environment. Coming to prerequisite, since Angular is a web development framework, you should be having a basic knowledge of HTML, basic knowledge of CSS, which is cascading style sheets. As we know that HTML is used for designing a page and CSS is used to style that page. Apart from this, you should be knowing a little bit of JavaScript. By using HTML and CSS, we just get a static page. By making use of JavaScript, we include logic and processing in it. It is good if you have knowledge of these three technologies, but if you don't have this knowledge, then don't worry. I will try to explain in more detail wherever needed. For setting up Angular, first we need to install Node. This is the website from where you can download Node. If you see the description, Node.js is a JavaScript runtime built on Chrome's V8 JavaScript engine. It means it provides a runtime to execute the JavaScript that we will be writing on our project. Here you can see two types of downloads. We will go with recommended for most users and it will start downloading a Node installer file. So now it is downloaded. You can see this in your downloads folder. Just click on it, follow the given directions, click on next and install it. Once it is installed, open command prompt and type node-v. It will give you the version of Node which is installed. For me, it is showing a previous version because I have already installed it earlier. Coming to npm, npm is installed along with the Node. So if you write npm-v, it will give you the version of npm also. Now we are done with our first step. The second step is to install Angular CLI. So as I told, Node provides a runtime for executing our code. npm is used to install all the dependencies which will be required by our project. So for installing any other library or any other dependency, we will just write a command like npm install and it will give us all the dependencies needed. That is the beauty of npm. So now we want to install Angular CLI. We will just go and write npm install Angular CLI. Here -g depicts that we want to install Angular globally. So when you run this command, the CLI installs the necessary Angular npm packages and other dependencies which are needed to create a new project. It provides various types of commands by using which you can create a ready to run application by writing a single one-line command. So once it is installed, you will get a message like these many number of packages has been installed and it will be done. So now second step is also done. Now for working on any project, we will also need an editor. Here I use Visual Studio Code because it has an inbuilt support to TypeScript since we will be using TypeScript in our Angular application. You can use any other editor if you want. For installing Visual Studio Code, just go to code.visualstudio.com and click on download. It will download a file which you can again see in your downloads folder. Click on that installer, follow all the instructions, click on next and finish it. Once it is done, you have completed all the 3 steps and now you are ready to build an Angular application from scratch. For creating this, either you can use your normal command prompt or your Node command prompt. I prefer to use Node.js command prompt. So the command for creating a new project is ng-new and your project name. Here I will give explore instant. You can give any name of your choice. Now it is asking, do we want to add Angular routing? So routing is used to navigate from one page to another page. And if we click yes here, it will provide a default configuration for routing. But since it is our very first project, I will click no here. Now it is asking which kind of a style sheet we want to use. The very basic is CSS. We have other options like SCSS, SAS, LESS. For now, we will go with the basic version CSS and click enter. We can see it is building a project, installing all the packages. So when you run this ng-new command, the CLI installs the necessary Angular npm packages and other dependencies in a new workspace with a root level application named Explore Instant. The workspace root folder contains various support and configuration files and a README file with a little description. So by default, ng-new creates an initial skeleton application at the root level of the workspace. Thus, it creates a simple application that is ready to run and easy to modify. So now you can see the package has been installed successfully. Ignore these warnings for now. Now this project is ready to use. Just write the command ng-serve -open. Now we need to open this project in Visual Studio Code. For this, go to the folder in File Explorer, type cmd, write code dot. This will open the project in Visual Studio Code. Click on terminal, new terminal if you can't see the terminal here. Type Ctrl C, give the command npm start or ng-serve. It will start compiling the project. Now we can see the project is successfully compiled. Open your Chrome browser and type localhost /4200 and you will see a complete brand new project. These are the default options which Angular gives to you. We will work later on it to customize it as per our need. So in this tutorial, we have seen how to install Node and NPM, how to install Angular CLI, installing VS Code, building a new project. So these are some direct commands provided by Angular CLI like ng-new. --hyphen routing option can be used for building a project with routing. ng-serve is for compiling the project. ng-serve -open will compile the project and open it into a new browser. There are other commands like ng-generate component about which we will discuss later. Coming to the very important section, important interview questions. So these questions are, what is Node? What is the use of npm? As I said, it is used to install the dependencies, other editors that can be used for building Angular applications, and basic questions on different commands. So this is all for this video. In the next section, we will learn about understanding the basic building blocks of Angular, like modules, components, services, dependency injection, its architecture and the relationship between all these building blocks, and very important question from these topics. This is all for now. Thank you. Please comment if you have any question or any suggestion regarding this video or video series. Also, please comment if you want a video on any particular topic. Please help me by subscribing to this channel so that I can help you guys. Click on the bell icon to get notification of other videos. Happy learning. Thanks guys.